Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this afternoon we'll be reading from Proverbs chapter number 11. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Riches profiteth not in the day of wrath, for righteousness delivereth from death. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish, but the hope of unjust men perisheth. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead. An hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth, and when the wicked perisheth, there is shouting. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace. A talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. Where no counsel is, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety. He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it, and he that hateth suretyship is sure. A gracious woman retaineth honor, and strong men retain riches. The merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. The wicked worketh a deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward. As righteousness tendereth the life to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth it to his own death. They that are of a froward heart are abomination to the Lord, but such as are upright in their way are his delight. Though hand join to hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. As a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. There is that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendereth to poverty. The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. He that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him, but blessing shall be upon the head of him that selleth it. He that diligently seeketh good procureth favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind, and the fool shall be servant to the wise of heart. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth, much more the wicked and the sinner. As we turn and we look at this context of the scripture today, we find that it offers timeless wisdom that resonates with our lives today. As we delve into this chapter and explore its relevance, we find that the chapter begins by condemning deceitful practices, symbolized by dishonest scales, and praising integrity, represented by honest weights. In our modern world today, in our society today, honesty and fairness still remains crucial, whether in business, relationships, or personal interactions. Maintaining integrity builds trust and fosters a healthy community. As we look further into this, we find that righteousness empowers us even in adversity, contrasting with the emptiness of wealth without moral principles. And we must understand that pursuing wisdom and righteousness leads to a fulfilling life, while folly and wickedness ultimately ensnares us. So as we look further into this, we find that the fate of the wicked upon death, and the rescue of the righteous are here looked at as well. Our choices have repercussions. Saying it again, emphasizing it again. Our choices have repercussions. Living righteously brings blessings, while wickedness leads to destruction. And we see that on a day-to-day basis if we have our eyes and our hearts and our minds open to those things that are around us. As we find and we look even further into it, we find that our cities rejoice when righteous succeed and the wicked fall. Wise leadership, avoiding gossip, and celebrating goodness contribute to a thriving community and a people of God that He's looking for in these last and evil days. It warns us against becoming security for strangers and emphasizes upon our kindness. Our decisions, yes, they matter, but we want to encourage you as His people to pursue righteousness and be aware of the consequences of unwise actions. As we see the fate of the beautiful but foolish woman with the righteous woman, we look further into the context of the scripture and find that humility and righteousness yield life-giving rewards, while pride leads to downfall. In essence, Proverbs 11, it underscores virtues such as the wisdom, the integrity, generosity, and humility. It teaches us as His people and guides us today, urging us to choose wisely and live in alignment with righteous principles. I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word.